Train Sim World 4, the newest iteration into the Train Sim World lineup. And this time I'm going to redo one particular scenario I did get completed with a fair amount of difficulty, but I want to try and redo it because I don't know if it was just my computer acting up or game just needed a reboot. I don't know. There was a lot of resources being used on a computer at the time I did this, and I can't say what caused what because nothing was working the way I expected it to. And that's why I want to redo it. I'm surprised that it got completed to begin with. So I'm going to be doing Ballast Boogie, and it is with the newest BR193 Vectron that came with Train Sim World 4. And the route is Nafakir Dresden. And description here, as written, with the Elstervad branch closed for maintenance, trains are having to detour to arrive in Riesa. So let's get her started and see how it goes. Ballast Boogie. So, good evening, driver. You're on. I'm not a speed reader. Good evening, driver. You're on a bit of a detour tonight. Head down to Niederau before stopping at Riesa. This is not the way I would have liked these scenarios to start, but anyway, this should be set to signal light override auto. Make sure the parking brake is released. An AI train. Okay, so we're going to change the screens here. It's having to look this way for your speed and power in the corner of the train while you're looking forward is not the greatest idea, but okay, I'm not going to change the brightness of the screen. Going to leave it at what it is, default 5. And going to make sure the lights are set up. So we are in, this is the front. While I don't speak or don't read or speak German, that is the word for front. So this is currently the front of the cab. A car. Not a car, it's a locomotive. And we're going to make sure that this one here is selected. So you got the 2 red lights in the back and the 3 front headlights. Okay? And that's that. So now we put the master key. And you know what? I'm going to do it with my rail driver. I got to get used to, learn these buttons on a rail driver. Okay? And forward. Okay, that's cut in. Ooh, beep. Okay, setting up the train for me would be turning the battery. Ooh, look at that! You could do the owl thing. Yeah, turn the battery. Ooh, look. Let me see. Where is it? Ooh, parking brake. You come in. You start by turning on the battery. Then you come in and put up the pantograph, put that up. Main circuit breaker closed and train line power on. Hold to start. That's what I consider start setting up the train. Then go through the master key or the brake key in some other locomotives. Cut in your brakes if they need to be cut in or cut out if you have, multiple lash up. So, and put the headlights to, I always put them on nice and bright. So let's go take a look. Okay, those are our high beams, bright lights if you want to call it that. It's not high beams, but Make sure the lights are nice and bright. These are not on, which is kind of odd. Okay. Not sure why those are not on. They're selected. And make sure the switch is actually set to auto. Parking brake released. Okay. Make sure the brakes are released here. Frame brake set to running. And train is about to move. Get out of the way. So let's see, do we still have no rear lights on? Oh, there we go. Yep. You just had to play with the buttons a little bit. It's either that or had to release the brakes and put it in forward. Put the throttle lever into power acquiring mode. Now, this is a scenario that I've already completed twice. And surprisingly, that I was able to complete them. And hitting all the points within the scenario as they're given to you. Because if you don't hit each point, where you're supposed to stop, where you're supposed to uncouple, recouple, you know, everything that you're asked to do, and to keep the scenario progressing to its completion. The second time I kind of took a little bit longer than I should have, but there is no way that this is, I don't see how you can do this in 40 minutes. That's the way it's marked. Now, okay, ready? I'm already speeding. Because where you start, over here, and until just a minute ago, you have to stay within the 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. So you get to do 100 for a little bit, but by the time you get to that point, you gotta start slowing down again. But anyway, I'm doing this for the third time for a specific reason. And basically to see, well, not so much see, but to see and show how this Vectron is performing with this particular scenario, which I believe is incorrectly configured, is the best way I could put it. Because it doesn't feel right. Hey, there it is already, 60 miles an hour. And I'm not even close to that speed, and I gotta start slowing down. So I'm gonna use the combined throttle and braking to bring it down. Not that much. I can't believe I've lost that much on the FPS. There are no other resources of the computer that the game is not accessing. Not like there's a video editor or graphics editor. There's nothing. Everything is idle outside of the game and Steam. And yet my FPS is down into teens in this one little area. And now it's starting to go back up again. Now I'm in full braking force. Engine braking force. And look at that, my FPS is now down into the single digits. How? So full service and a brake. And fully apply the direct brake. And I'm still not slow, I'm barely slowing down. And I'm still only down in the 30s in FPS. And I'm still not below 60 miles an hour. There's something definitely wrong with this scenario and this train. This locomotive, I should say. That's what it took to slow this down this far. Well, I should say this much. If you stop the train back here, it'll still register as you're in the correct location to stop the train, which is incorrect. It should not register as being stopped until you're all the way up there by the green spot. The the blue waypoint markers that we've all come to know. I don't have those because I'm using the minimal HUD setting. So all I have is what you see, the green highlight on the ground. Full service brake at 24 miles an hour, and it's still not slowing down. You have got to be kidding me. Wow. I had to use that much braking force to get this thing to stop. that shouldn't be. It just shouldn't. All right. Let's do the camera. And I'm putting it to 100 just to get this thing moving. That's it. Not that I want to get up to 60 kilometers per hour. I just want to get it moving. That's it. The stop pad hasn't popped in, but it's right by that. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Just popped into view. Again, even that, where your stop point is and the actual red light or a red stop point is basically right on top of each other. I should not have to do that to stop this train. That should not happen. Okay, and leaving the brake in the full service, that doesn't add up. But we follow the key off. And this is wrong too, but it says to do this, but to satisfy the scenario, I put it back to auto, and I put this to signal lights. Okay. No, we don't want the window, door. You see, the headlights are still on. If I put this to signal lights, still headlights. Because this is incorrect. This, along with the computer-aided headlight control, do not work in conjunction. You just don't. So right now, this is the front of the train. So this should be here, and this should be there. All right. And I gotta take away my right. That should change when I change everything on the other end, but we'll see. Okay. Put the master key on. Got the forward. Headlights. Okay, see right now this should be the front of the train. So let's to satisfy the scenario, gotta put that to headlight. Okay. Put that back to auto. Now this should be rear headlight, rear red lights and front headlights. There you go. Okay. Train brake to running. Now this shows that you could do 120 kilometers per hour. No. That's the maximum speed that you could do here, but it's not worth it. You will never stop this train in a proper place, because that's how close you are. Look at that. The stop point is just past the intersection over here. All the way up there by that sign. So we should have enough momentum to coast. Here it is. Now, with other electric trains that I've run through the train sim, I didn't have to start braking this soon at this low speed. Nine kilometers an hour. Full service. Okay, set the train brake to cut out. Put the reverser into neutral. Okay. To satisfy this, put it back to auto. Oh, no. Now we change this to yeah, because we're driving the train, this needs to be there, and that needs to go there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this and this needs to go into signal lights. Oh yeah, I can't just jump down here. Okay. So, yep, I know I left this door open specifically for this reason. Because I may have to master key on. Okay. And lights high beam. Oh no, set the headlights. Okay. Now this should be set as I did on the other head of the cab, train rather, locomotive. Okay, so let's double check with our camera. Okay, we're still using okay, so this is set to high beams. So maybe I have this backwards. Is that it? No. Okay, that's headlight. That should be tail light. Right. Mm. No, looks like it's headlight still. Hmm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. No. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to be back here again. So I'm going to leave the door open. Just for that reason. Oh, wait a minute. Got to contact the signaler. But I'm at the same time pressing the C for pedal. I'm surprised it activated. Okay. Okay. All right. What? I'm not connected yet. Okay, I don't know what the reason is for stopping here. I don't know why we're stopping that far away. But, okay. That's a pretty hard bump. Did not want to do that, but okay. So we turn these lights back to signal lights. Okay. Turn this to headlights. And this to tail lights. Okay. And first things first, we couple. Okay. Okay. Set the train brake to full service, which doesn't make sense. Okay, we put this to signal lights. To continue. Put that back. Now we should have signal lights back. Yeah. Yep, there we go. Lights are properly set up. Yeah, okay. Oh, headlights. Okay. All right. Now we should still have our proper head. Yeah, I'm not at the back of the train. I'm at the front of the train. Yep. We still have our proper headlight configuration and tail light configuration. And we can get moving. The fourth axle is still building power. So in this area, you're limited to 60 kilometers an hour, and we'll go up to 120. I just checked the recording time with OBS. I'm ready at 40 minutes, and I wasted the least amount of time as I could possibly waste. And I'm still at 40 minutes. So whoever said, yeah, we'll make this a 40-minute run. No. If the brakes on this locomotive worked the way they should, then maybe. Yeah, it's a bit bright. Let me bring it down a little bit. Yeah. This one don't matter because it's useless, really. There you go. No need for that one, and there's no need for this one, really. They serve no purpose. They serve nothing. There's nothing you can do on here. Or this one here. There's only two screens that you interact with. The front one basically for how bright you want the screen. And this screen here. And that don't work for nothing. It's just there for looks. Keep it under 120. Not about to try and get this up to 130. Not enough time, not enough distance in between speed changes. I'm gonna run the red. I know it. This is not gonna stop. If it does, I'll be surprised. I just applied 3 different brakes. Just to bring this to a stop. Wow. It actually stopped. I am absolutely surprised. So that would indicate that I am ahead of schedule. What does the map show here? Got quite a distance to go yet. Excuse me. Looks like the light changed, but I don't see anything ahead of me. Okay. I mean, we're on the downwards gradient. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got a little bit of wheel slip there. So it looks like this will even run on DC. If need be. Those look like DC pickups. I don't see anything here. Oh, maybe here? You could choose, maybe one of these would be DC? Oh no. Because there's no physical buttons or switches that indicate, you know, switching over to DC. I don't know. Maybe there's a scenario or a timetable where you do have to use that power option. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. So anything over 122 kilometers per hour goes into the red and is counted as, and there it goes. I've lost control of the throttle. Throttle braking. I was able to lower the speed, and that's it. Now I can't do anything. You could see the HUD element popping up. Nothing's happening on the display. Or over here. Nothing. You don't even hear anything. So, I have no throttle. At this point, all I have is my braking force. That's it. That's all I have. I can't use the combined braking force here. And I gotta start slowing down. And if I'm not careful with how much braking I use, I could end up stopping the train and not completing the scenario. You go from 80 to 40 almost immediately. I'm trying not to slow down too much, or I won't make it to the destination. There it is. Too much brake, too soon. Can't do anything. So that's it. Can't do nothing. The one time this thing should register a stop, it doesn't. So that's that. I don't know what happened here. Did the battery get turned off? You know what? Let me take a look. Is the pantograph still up? Yes, it is. Pantograph is still up. I'm not hearing anything, so basically just shut everything down. So let's see something here. Oh my goodness. How was the front camera going to the rear of the last car of the train? Okay, so pantograph is down. Okay. So, right, that should give me battery. Okay. Yep, okay. Pantograph is still down. Yes. Okay. I'm doing that with the rail driver buttons. Okay. Let's put that on. Put that on. We don't need that. Key is on. Brakes are cut in. I'm still in a emergency braking situation. For release. No, we'll leave the throttle off. Okay. The lights, no, nothing happened with the lights, okay. I'm not getting any throttle. Okay. Power is still set correctly. Yeah. Not sure this even makes a difference. Train line start. I really don't. Because it doesn't go through the process of starting up the train with basically from a cold start. You're kidding me. So I just proved myself wrong, but why do I need to do this to finish the scenario? And that's still yellow. I should have turned blue by now. And this is why I wanted to redo the scenario for a third time. Full service. That's it. And then your little graph on how you scored, and wow, I did worse this time with the speeding. That should not have been. Should not have to do that to complete a scenario. Yeah, basically I just had to shut the train down completely and do essentially a cold start to get the train going again. Don't think that was part of the scenario. And wait for everything to basically reset. Yeah, there's quite a bit of speeding here, quite a bit of speeding there, and there. So that dinged me over here for the speeding here. But it's not even that. It's the fact that at a certain point, you lose all control of your throttle, and all you have is your brakes. So you can't properly control the vehicle, entire train, or just a locomotive with just the brakes. Okay, this is not a hump yard where things are done remotely. It, I don't get it. This is the newest, latest, and greatest. This train, now, maybe this is just this scenario, okay? I'm going to hold off on any other statements about the BR193 Vectron until I do a couple more scenarios and maybe a couple of timetable runs, because this is not giving me any hope. This has already been completed. This is the third time. But as you saw, this is what I need to do to complete the scenario. If you got through all of this, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. And I hope you do come back again. And I appreciate your comments and your criticism. Be a good, bad, indifferent. And if you found this useful, informative, helpful, smash that thumbs up, likes button, and subscribe and share. I'm still a growing channel and trying to do better each and every day. And I really do look for comments. I really do. I'm giving a good service, if I could put it any other way. So thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And if you're new, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. I hope everyone has a wonderful day and take care. And y'all come back now, you hear? Bye-bye for now.